Pikachu, you stand guard, okay? You're gonna help us evolve and raise our level of vibration and consciousness, okay? Alright, watch guard and save all for the best. Today I'm gonna make a video about manifestation. I think that we can use some of these, the good luck. Well, I don't believe in good luck. If that's your idea of bringing good things to you or happen, cool. Do whatever works for you, right? So I'm going to give you 18 ideas to manifest the things that you want. Now, Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, I watched a video of his and he said this: too many people go into business for money and they don't go into business to solve problems and to help the world a better place or in a better place. And my message is this: for those who are watching my video, you're watching it for free, right? So I'm not asking anything back, right? Am I resentful of that? No. Am I getting anything back? Yes, in a way I'm getting something back, meaning that if it changed your life, it changed your ideas, and you begin to open up another level of consciousness, that make me happy. Because that's generally, I come from a place of care. But usually people who bash on books, who don't study, who don't take the time to study, they want the people who read books to give them ideas. And when long time ago, I become very resentful because I was like, I'm doing all this work and you're not doing the work on you, and you're asking me to give you all the free knowledge to do that, and you don't see that I have value. So because usually people who say they don't have time to read books, or they say, oh, it's not about the books, it's about the ideas, so they usually want the person who already done the work, who can shortcut their life so they don't have to do the work and they don't have to read the books. But I don't resent people who watch my video because it's helping the world to become a better place to live, if I can do that. For me, I'm thinking of a long-term game. Now, let's point this out. One idea, in order to manifest the things or whatever you want in life, you have to know yourself. Because I think that when people put ideas out into the world of law of attraction, they often come from a place of serving the audience. Usually they're older folks and they are settling down, or they're having a family, or they want the house, the car, because that is the way that society and adults program us to be, because that's how people see success. If you have these things, that means you're successful. But you have to know who you are as a person. Are you doing this for monetary gain, or are you doing this to help make a world a better place? You have to, if you want the monetary gain or financial, you have to know yourself. If that move you toward more than helping other people, if that doesn't incentivize you to make more videos, to post more, to help other people, then you have to be honest with yourself. Is that what you really want? Is it money that you want to earn from people, or is it the having a larger vision of what you do? Too many people go into law of attraction to make a few bucks from people. First off, let me be honest. At first, I was trying to find ways to make money online because of MLM and YouTube videos of how to make money online. But now my true objective is to influence people for the better, meaning from martial artists to people who really care for the world. Because that makes me joy. Because I know that whatever influenced my life will influence people's life, and it have a ripple effect through people. Because we, as an individual consciousness, we affect people and things in things that people don't understand. So you have to know from that place. Then when you know that thing, then you can because I think that when we try to help people and we're not getting anything in return, that because that's the time that we spent on a person, the amount of energy, commitment, we become resentful. So we have to know, we have to come from a place of that. And then we have to be patient. You know, building an empire, that's, I don't know, I put a lot. So it's 18 ideas. So this, I'm not going to count them, but there's 18 ideas that I wrote down. Building an empire. Too many entrepreneurs or too many people don't think in the way of building an empire. And it's just an idea that Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Bob Proctor, anybody who you know them today, Esther Hicks or Abraham Hicks, Napoleon Hill, for God's sake. Napoleon Hill took 20 years without any monetary financial return, because Andrew Carnegie asked Napoleon Hill to do a project. He might not get any money in return, and he have to interview Thomas Edison, you know, all the people that you know of today. He didn't get anything back until a few years later, right? And you have to see it as a bigger picture, a bigger game. Jeff Bezos, you know, they have an idea, they're visionary. If you're an entrepreneur or you're someone, you're a visionary, and you have to be able to think bigger. Like, they didn't become billionaires because they have an idea, and then they were patient enough. They know that they're patient. They play the game of patient and the longer game. If you're not willing to play the longer game in the bigger picture, you're thinking of very short monetary return in game. For me, my most happiness is that when people are listening to my videos, whether they're really best-selling authors or authors that been doing this for years, and they're listening to my idea, that made me happy more than the monetary gain. But also, let's talk about this, right? My friend, he came to me to help him to manifest his dream and ideas. Most oftentimes, of course, no. You can't. When you read books, you can't apply all of them at once, because it make you confused and will fail. And I will fail most of the time if I do that all the time. But I'm usually reading spiritual books, so I can expand my level of consciousness, so I can reach more people. I can impact more people that way. But the thing is, people don't understand. Okay, to study. Are you patient enough to study? Usually people who go into the law of attraction, they only want to manifest the things right away. Things that you want in life, yes, it happened, but the things that will become great, they don't work one day and then they stop and, you know, post couple videos and then they stop. Since everybody doing e-commerce and online stuff now, it's about videos and content. That's why Gary Vee put out free video, because because people don't understand that people are playing a different game. People who want to do, you know, the online stuff, you know, books and stuff, that's their thing. But Gary Vee, he's a CEO of his own company, and he put out free stuff because he don't want that. He want people to pay attention to him. He want to give about 80 or 70 and then 20 something in return. Let me see. Okay, condition. Okay, so in life, we are living in an age of people are becoming aware about the energy, the law of attraction, the world around them. But it's not enough to be able to want things that other people want. You have to, and most often time, you can't just use these to show other people. You have to come from a place of, do I really want this for my life? What do I really want to do? Is it to improve? You have to know why you want it. You have to be clear about why you want it. You have to be clear about why you're moving toward that direction. Either way, you have to know that so me, I'm here to be able to push the ideas and knowledge out there, right? And okay, big thing, small thing. When you're trying to manifest if you're starting out and you're beginning to understand about the law of attraction, try to manifest. There are smaller things to prove that are they real, right? Is it actually happening? And then the bigger things, you have to try for the impossible. I was watching an entrepreneur that I look up to, Patrick Bet-David. You should check him out. Valuetainment, that's his video. Like I said, I only watch entrepreneur stuff because I really already watch law of attraction stuff. I already got it because all the law of attraction, all the secrets are technically the occult. The 7 hermetic principle, the law of cause and effects, the law of vibration, the law of gender, the laws mentalism, law of mentalism, the law of polarity, stuff like that. And let me say, okay, build an empire. Are you building an empire? Are you building just to make money, or are you building it to make this world a better place? You have to think about that. And if you're coming from a place of look, and also I think that people aren't grateful. Most of the things that you do, most people can't do it because they don't have the luxury. But you do. You have to think about coming from a place of gratitude, and you have to forgive other people. Many times people who have hurt me, or I have to try to let go and forgive them. You have to understand that. And so, look, yes, there's a time and period that your dream or goal will come to fruition. But it's like me putting out video, and that's me betting on me and betting on my dreams, because I know that for a fact that someone out there, whoever I'm trying to reach, author or CEO or entrepreneur, if they're watching my video, it's either they're impacting by my ideas or they're watching it, and someday, some way, somehow, I will be working with them or working with someone. Because Michael Lowe's a best-selling author, right? Let me give you an idea. Before I ever interview him, before I ever understand his content, before I ever buy his books, I buy his book in the secondhand store, but it still impacted my life because it helped me reset my vibration, right? Or his idea impact me in a way. His video of, jobs, and it helped me to understand that. Now, before ever I bought anything or gravitate toward his ideas, I watched his video back in 2013. And I think that too many people, they are looking for like a return, like Warren Buffett or any other people who are doing like those financial stuff. They're waiting for a very long time to give them financial return or return on investment. It's like me, right? When I read a book, it doesn't happen, the return doesn't happen right away, but it slowly will return back to me in the future, because I know, because it's working and it's influencing my life and it's influencing other people's life. We have to come from an understanding. Serve, you have to, okay, so I understand myself, right? I hate it when people like want me something to do for free, but they're not willing to do them for themselves, like reading a book. Most people who bash on books never took the time to understand there's that like detail in books that make you understand things. And the system that we have aren't taught to be joyful of reading or studying, because I believe that studying the right material, studying the right things will get you far in life. Whatever that you want, you have to be able to begin that journey. It's a process. I think that the hero journey and everything that you went through is a process. It's not a destination. You're ever influencing whatever you want to do. Remember, if you're an entrepreneur, you're playing the game of long-term gain. That's why most people who are, big of the big, Bob Proctor, Evan Carmichael, or anybody, they have rabbits fans or fans. They people are always going toward them and their opinions because they're playing it for the long-term game. They know that already. They have that idea, and I already have that idea. I'm playing because, see, I care. The book that affected me the most is Gary Vee. He said the best marketing is caring for people. You're here to solve people problems. You're here to uplift people, raise consciousness, and if you want to manifest the things you want, evolve. That's it. You want to the things that you want, the goal that you're going to reach, evolve. Ideas, knowledge, skills, habits, whatever. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.